50,000 people here today in the centre of London stood outside Keir Starmer's residence to say that there can be no war criminals in London.
International Commission came out with a report a few days ago, and it condemns Israel's genocidal actions in Gaza and the West Bank, including targeting of infrastructure for women, maternity clinics, etc. Netanyahu immediately dismissed the report, calling it and the United Nations Commission itself anti-Semitic. So the anti-Semitism smear continues as defense against any criticism of the genocide, and it is in active use still by Israel, Germany, and the US academia and elsewhere.
Travesty!
The countries of Europe allied to Germany or invaded by them were all, to some extent, complicit in the Holocaust and spawned their own indigenous fascist militias and allies. In my own country, in Hungary, it was the Arrow Cross militias and party. I was relatively fortunate, having been tucked away on false name and papers, hiding away in children's homes, sponsored by the Swiss Red Cross and the Protestant churches. When the frontline fighting reached us with fierce bombardment and house-to-house fighting, we did get a taste of a wartime siege, but for a short few months only, compared to Gaza's year and a half. Still, it was a siege with all services cut off, melted snow for water, candles, and dried beans. A staff member was shot dead trying to scoop some snow from the street outside. There was total destruction all around. What have the states of Europe learned from the devastating experience of the Holocaust? Today, when Israel once again announced the genocidal siege of Gaza, the cutting of food, medicine, shelter, and fuel that powers the plants providing clean water, the states of Europe and their mass media merely express empty concern, in effect, once again turning the other way, like they did in World War II. As a Holocaust survivor, I was sickened when I saw the ambassador of Israel to the United Nations theatrically putting on a yellow star to claim justification for the ongoing genocide by the State of Israel and invoking the memory of the Holocaust in defense of it. It was a grave insult to my school friend Yuri Ligeti, who was shot into the Danube holding his mother's hand, who died right beside him. The weaponizing of false claims of anti-Semitism, the conflation of Jewishness with support for the violent terrorist actions of the State of Israel does great harm to Jews the world over, actually increasing real anti-Semitism. We anti-Zionist Jewish groups say it again and again, not in our name. Keir Starmer, only a few weeks ago, promised Zelensky's Ukraine support for 100 years. We promise support from Palestine until the days of its total liberation, whenever it comes, and beyond. Free Palestine.